Wow, do I got a story for you guys. Oh boy. I mean, we're talking about this. I got a tale for you guys tonight. So, let me paint you a picture here, okay? I wake up in the morning. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, right? Okay, I woke. They were mowing the lawns outside. It woke me up, so I'm like, shit. Like they're mowing the lawns. I gotta get up. Okay, so get out there, walk like 10 feet outside to go get my coffee. Bang! Newspaper hits me right in the face. Fucking kid on his bike threw a newspaper at me, hit me right in the mouth, and like I was bleeding a little bit. And I guess I get the paper delivered, and yes, I know he throws it. Doesn't matter. I opened the door and got hit in the mouth with the newspaper. Bloody mouth. And I'm trying to scream at the kid. Like, tell him to be more careful. He's already gone. He's on his bike. They go fucking like 40 miles per hour on those damn things. So, get in the mouth, get fucking hit in the teeth. 2 teeth came out. Bottom tooth, teeth number C and teeth I came out. If you're a dentist, you know which teeth I'm talking about. So, get in the car with a bloody ass mouth. I didn't even care to put like tissue paper in there. Back up, right, hit the fucking pole, the telephone pole behind me, because I was in a rage at that kid, you know? Hit the telephone pole comes down on the car. Boom! Oh, holy shit! It like hits down to the passenger side. Nobody's in the car, everything's fine, it's just damage. I gotta call the fucking AAA now. Call up AAA, say, hey AAA, come on down. I ran a pole over. Cran, just boom! Like, the car exploded, by the way, when I was in it. It was like, boom! There's an explosion. Like fire and shit was in the air. AAA comes down. I got a smoldering car now, and I gotta like wipe off like the dust. There was like, a little bit of dust on my face I had to wipe off. AAA comes down. Guy shakes my hand after taking my rubble away. Says that'll be $4,000. What are you talking about? 4,000? What are you talking? $4,000? That's not that. You pay AAA and they come and they fucking take the car and they deal with it. So, anyway. No, I woke up late, didn't feel well. I had like stalling, but whatever. You call it stalling, I call it temporary solution to a permanent issue. I woke up, I didn't really feel well, but the show must go on, right? I drank a bunch of coffee. Something really weird. This is a real story, so I'm gonna tell you a real story now. I woke up today with like the spins. I had like vertigo. It was fucking weird. I had like a bad headache. I've been dealing with this weird headache shit and stomach problems for the last like 4 or 5 days, but it was fucking weird. I woke up and like got up and I was like, oh, time to get up, and like the world started spinning around. I don't know. I wonder what's wrong with me. I have no idea. I'm gonna find out. I got a doctor's appointment in 10 minutes. How are we doing on this install, by the way? And the paperboy hit me in the face. Yeah, he did. All right, we're gonna get started. It's just like doing the little install. It's already like done. Don't worry. Do a live stream from the doctor's office. No, but to be, let me be real. I've just been a little fucked up recently, but I'm all right now. And we're gonna play Demon Souls tonight. I say Demon Souls. It's not Demon Souls. It's Demon's Souls. It's hard for me to say that. I'm just gonna say Demon Souls because the two S's aren't doing it for me. Like that'd be like if it was like Dark's Souls, Demon's Souls, Dark's Souls. It's all good. We're gonna start this. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have played all the other Dark Souls From Software games, but not this one. And I heard this one is fucking like the hardest one in the entire series. Do you heat your house up? It just gets so hot in here because this computer over here, obviously when you're streaming, so when this computer is live, when I'm live to the internet like I am right now, this thing it's encoding every frame that you're seeing and putting it out, essentially like uploading it to the server. It's encoding a shitload of data. So this computer is just sitting here just calculating and pumping out hot air. And I could like, yeah, I have like air conditioning and everything, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna open a window. Dude, just open the window. I have my windows just wide open while I'm sitting here talking about like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm a red-pilled Redditor, and oh yeah, no, spaghetti. That would not go. I don't want that just broadcasted out to like the fucking neighbors. Are you serious? No, these windows stay closed. These windows stay very tightly closed. This is a whole house. You're broadcasting to 20,000 people. Yeah, those 20,000 people have chosen to be here. A random neighbor in, like, I don't know, like an apartment complex or a house or a neighborhood, they didn't sign up to hear you talk about how you shit your pants today. They did not sign up for that. So I don't want all my windows to be open while I'm just like, oh, it's just like, what the fuck is that guy doing? What is that guy doing? Why is he like this? That's why it's a chill stream. It is a chill stream. 17,000 people are already seeing you do that. I know, but you are here because you chose to be here. You clicked on my stream. You're not reading a book. You're not reading a book in your like place, just being like, oh yeah, this is a really relaxing day. I'm gonna put the window open today. That's nice out. No, guys, no, I don't want to show my dick on camera. Oh no, I don't want to show my dick on camera. It's like, what the fuck is that person doing? Get this dick out of my room! Why are his windows open? Why is he screaming this stuff? How do I get rid of it? His windows are open. He's yelling these random things. What could you possibly be doing? Oh yeah, no, yeah. Let me open up all my windows and just start, you know. No, yeah. Oh yeah. How many baseballs can I fit in my ass? Oh, time that person out. Ban that person. Ban that person for a day. What was that? Not happening. That was a dog toy. You have to go offline. This is a chill stream, everybody black. The same reason if I ever like I'm singing. If I ever sing in the car, let's say I have music playing a little bit, or I'm like just sitting there like singing. Da, 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 da. If I was singing this song, those windows are up. There is no way I'm gonna pull to a red light and be like, da, dee, ba, da, dee, da, dee, da, 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 and like just like, whoa, that guy's singing, that guy's singing, that guy's singing. How is it any different? You tell me how that's different. I know for a fact a ton of people that do that. That all of a sudden, oh no, I'm gonna pull up to the red light. It's like, ba, dee, da, dee, dee, I'm slowing down to the red light. It's green. And now we go back to what we were doing. Come on. You can't give me shit for this one. Don't even start with that. This guy's only filled in 4 squares in 3 minutes. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it good?
Yeah, plenty of turkey. Oh, yeah, plenty of sausage, plenty of bacon, plenty of ham.
All right, now I'm going to focus and I'm going to get it done. Just relax. I am 99% sure that I have to have like an actual server to do this. What the fuck? Oh boy, that's bad. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I have to end the stream. My ceiling is leaking right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm not fucking around. I'm not even fucking kidding. I wish I was fucking kidding right now, guys. This is bad. Not kidding. I gotta go. Oh my fucking lord. Oh no, this is bad fucking news. No! I gotta go. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta go. Bye. I'll be back if I can fix this. See you later. Hi, guys. I'm back. Oh, that was fun, and it still is fun. I'm having a great time. Oh, like chew! Funny joke. So that was interesting. If you're curious, if you have no idea what's going on, let me wait. I'm like so paranoid. Okay. So upstairs, I'll explain kind of how my current house is shaped. Essentially it's 3 levels. I have a basement, I have the mid-level, and I have an upstairs. It's a townhouse, right? The problem is, all the way upstairs, in the bathroom, upstairs, we're talking 2 levels up, my toilet had like the toilet's not broken, but there's like some fucked up situation with the water. So I don't know if there's like something going on with the pipe going down, but something happened. I killed the water. I literally walked upstairs and there was maybe like a centimeter, maybe like 2 centimeters of like water on the ground in the bathroom, and the toilet was full of water. Like, like in the cartoon joke where somebody stuffs the toilet or stuffs the sink with a rag and then turns the water on? It was like that. And that trickled all the way down. That went through the ceiling upstairs, all the way through the ceiling in my living room. And then from there, down here, and started dripping on my face. Like on the desk here. 3 levels. 2 levels, whatever. It has since stopped. I killed the water upstairs, and I cleaned up everything. There was a lot of water across all my bedrooms. It was a joke. It was an absolute fucking joke. And of course, like right when I talk about this shit, about how I'm moving, there's like a disaster in my house. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I live such a weird fucking life where I consider myself an incredibly lucky, unlucky person. Think about that, right? Like, shit just seems to happen to me that's just fucking stupid. But on the other hand, I have like a really lucky fucking life. It's weird. I should get a tattoo on my body that is like upside down 7s. It's still fucking pretty lucky, but holy shit, man, you're also pretty unlucky too. You're like an unlucky, lucky person. Edgy. But I do want to say one thing in particular, very specifically. While I was away, some of you guys gave like hundreds of fucking dollars. Literally like $500 or $600 came in as I was cleaning and coming back and checking every so often. That's unfucking believable. And like I mean, I say this a lot, and I really wanted to take a step back here and just say that I really do appreciate that. Like, as much as like, oh no, what do I have to? I like fuck up the ceiling. I gotta chip out the ceiling, maybe replace something. Knowing that you guys care that much to be able to help me out there, even if it's not even necessary, you know what I mean? Like that's next fucking level. I can't even believe it. Thank you so much, guys. I can't even, the words can't even describe like how we expect interest. Give us comedy. Well, I told you I was gonna come back. I told you I was gonna try. But that's like next level, man. It really is. I'm coming up and downstairs and I'm seeing that, and it's just like, God damn it, man. I don't deserve you guys. Like, seriously. Like, some of you... All of you, thank you from the bottom of my fucking heart. You make it a lot easier. Let's just put it that way. But, anyways, let's get back to what we were doing. I can't do anything about it right now. I just have to let it dry. The ceiling has to dry. I called some people, and it was essentially the same song and dance. You need to wait until it's dry, essentially, to find out what happened. And the water's off. It's not leaking anymore. We're good. So, it just sucks that was just starting to get fun there. That was actually just starting to become a really fun time. And then that happened, so I think we probably lost half of the people that were here. More than that, probably. But whatever. The show must go on, as they say. And yeah, I'm not using that toilet again until I get it replaced. I'm not touching that thing. I ain't even gonna pee in there. Water's off in that toilet. I'm using the other one. We're the best half, though. Oh man, another $100 fucking dollars. Thank you, Kyra Toby. Thank you. I will go over these actually. I'm just a little shaken by my house having water all over it. But Kyra Toby, thank you for the $100. Just some bits so you can buy flex tape to fix the ceiling. Thanks so much, dude. Kyra Toby, CAD BTV, thank you so much. $100 from you too. I know it's not going to help much, but man, that sucks. I really hope that the bucks cheer you up. No, that's way more than enough, man. Really, like, don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Like, I can't even fucking imagine that people would like to give me that amount of money. Like, seriously. CAD, give me $200 fucking here. Hope it helps. Thank you. Lorag gave $250 fucking. Thank you. Hope this helps with the repairs, dude. That sucks. Thank you so much, man. Like, for real. That's, you understand, like, how I can't even explain it. You guys are too fucking kind. I hope it's worth it, because I just, that's all I can say. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable to me that this is like a reality. Thank you. Vertiquad, thanks for the Vertiquad, thanks for the $50. Never donated to any streamer before, but after witnessing this along with hearing about the situation, I want to let you know we're here for you and we believe in you. Please take care. Best wishes, man. You've helped me more than I can ever repay. Thank you. That means a lot. But please, also let me like just put this out there really, really quickly before we move on and play the game here. You don't have to give me money. Like the repairs are not, it's, you don't like just think that you have to start dumping money into the stream here. As much as I love and appreciate all of that, guys, I don't want this to turn into like like water leaked through my ceiling, therefore now here's $5,000. You know, that's not necessary. Thank you so much, everybody. Take it. Don't tell us what to do. And $50 from Cookie. Here's my measly $50. It's not measly. It's not. Oh my God. Just take it. Making you feel guilty is part of the entertainment. I hope you guys realize like that when I see shit like this is why I want to do the shit that I want to do. You know that, right? That's a lot of fucking money. This is like a monumental amount of money. Make him the first billionaire? No. Ungrateful? No. It's hard to put into words. I can't even fucking believe this. This is reiterating the shit we've talked about before. The move to Vegas, the wanting to make more content, do more things, reach out, spend money on these things. Like, the money that you guys are giving me right now is going right back in. You allow me to do these fucking things. You understand? But real quick, thank you, Cookie, for the $50. Here's my measly $50 because I love you and you're wonderful as much as we make fun of you. If it wasn't for you, me and my friends back in 2014 would have had much worse times. Thanks so much for everything you've done, Jerma. We love you. Thank you. And then Eves with the $50 too. So I just got back at the end of the first stream, and despite you not asking for money, I'm going to give you money. I love you. You're one of the only content creators I follow. I will follow to the end of the earth. Thank you for the huge amount of money, guys. This is... I'm going to have to, like, stream the repairs. All right. We'll get to the other ones after the stream is over. But, Dreamsicle also gave $50 fucking earlier. He just says, for you. Let's play some Wreckfest. Before you guys make me fucking cry. Please eat sushi. Why? That's a weird request. Do I like sushi? Yeah. I think it's good. Why do you want me to eat it? Why do you want me to eat sushi? Why? Do a sushi tier list. Okay, I'll do it right now. I don't even need it on the screen. Spicy tuna roll, S tier. Salmon roll, B, A. Everything else, F. Spicy tuna roll, S tier. Pretty much everything else, F. I'm not a huge sushi fan. Okay, I'm one of those people that will eat sushi and pretend like I think you made a good idea ordering that. Oh, do you want to try it? Oh, it's like a yellowfin or whatever, or yellow tail or something, whatever it is. She's like, oh yeah, and then you eat it and you're like, oh, all right, okay, You never want somebody to oh wow, this is gross. No, I'm not gonna say that. Because it's not. It's just kind of not my thing. I love spicy tuna. I like, maybe people might think I'm insane for saying this. This is gonna make people probably gag when I say this. No, it's good though. Is it weird for me to say this? Okay. I like a Philadelphia roll. If you don't know what a Philadelphia roll is, it's salmon, cream cheese, and avocado. I feel like people would think I was gross for saying that. But a lot of you are saying based, and wow, good. Yeah. He's basic. Hold on. Isn't the very nature of, like, true sushi basic? It's raw fish on rice. That's the very definition of basic. Basic doesn't mean bad. It's just very, hey, you got a little bit of raw fish laid on top of some rice. That's it. I'd rather eat that. I'm not into the, like, Omega volcano roll, where the thing comes out and it's, like, stacked 4 feet tall. Like, well, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, well this is it. Well, see, it's eel, and then there's like a Szechuan sauce on top of that, and then on top of that is tuna, and then on top it's like a kebab. I don't like those. You can't eat them in one bite. Those are sushi kebabs. Those are I don't really like. I like eating it in one bite. That's a Rick and Morty reference. Okay, if that's from this season, I haven't seen it, so it's just we both thought the same thing was funny. Anyways, let's play. Wait, gift -1. Why am I gonna lose my potion? I don't get it. Don't give it. What does that do? You give it to Zeus. Okay, but what does it do though? Should I do it and just see what happens? Don't do it. You don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is a dating sim. Oh, do I want to date Zeus or do I want to date Poseidon? There are more than 2 characters, okay? Like, why am I going, oh, would I rather date Zeus or Poseidon? Zeus and Poseidon are both sitting in their living room watching this from the clouds, and they're both going, dude, like, what is he talking about? Like, he thinks he's gonna just, like, date one of us? Is that what he thinks he's doing down here? One of us should go down there and tell him. I'm gonna save it.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Holy shit, that's pretty good. All right. Do I date Zeus or do I date Poseidon? Which one? There's lots of single people in the world of Valhalla. Some of us have been married for 4,000 years, dude. I don't like that. I like this one. Wrong Valhalla. Whatever. You know, but it's heaven and what they're all, it's just heaven. Heaven. Wrong religion. It's not a religion. It is? No, it's not. What do you think it is? It was a thing that they... Were these real people?
They basically
I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Relax. I'm kidding. Alright, let me play my game, please, before everybody yells at me. I'm liking the lightning. I should have dated Zeus. Stop saying that! Shut the fuck up, Oculus commercial. I'm trying to watch Jerma. Yeah, a lot of those Oculus commercials, they move around. You see how they move around those commercials? Like, super fluid and, like, tons of movement. They should really make a realistic commercial. How much more would you think it was interesting for, like, an Oculus if that person was, like, doing the moves and, like, dancing around and stuff, and they smashed into their walls and into, like, a shelf and stuff, like, a bunch of times in the commercial? That'd be fucking hilarious. Already fucking shit up. Oh! Oh my god, I'm gonna ruin my room! Oh! Oh, shit. There's a wall! Wait! Oh! Oh! Hey! Alright, I'm ready. It used to be, this is now, here's a story for you. Back in the day, and I'm talking maybe like 6, 7, 8 years ago. If you wanted to, we used to do this thing where somebody would screen share on Skype. We'd have a group call going. And we were always begging and hoping for a solution just to have kind of a private session where 3 or 4 people can just watch. It was horrible quality. It was really, really delayed. It was really shitty. It wasn't very good. Discord is doing that now. And then Steam brought in the streaming too. But it was super delayed as well. A password protected stream on Twitch is kind of that same deal. like a screen share. I have not caught a fish in probably 35 minutes. Something's wrong. But sub streams, I feel like you just kind of make a lot of people angry. I think there's one way where that works, and it's really, really bad. Honest to God, I think the only way that really works if you wanted to do it is permanently turn it on. It's awful, and I think that's a really, really terrible idea, but what are you gonna turn it on half the time? You would never get new viewers. No, but if you're gonna go all in on something like that, you're gonna go all in on that. I don't think you can kind of do that. Like, ooh, should I? I think you go all in or you don't. All right, finally. There it is. $1,000 bucks. All right, but I want a full bag. Have it as a Patreon reward. That makes sense too, maybe. What's my Discord? Do exclamation Discord. You'll find the link. It's public. Anybody can join it. Anybody can use it. You already make thousands a month from subs and bits. I think that's kind of the point too, though, is if you have like a bunch of subs and you're doing well on Twitch, you're doing good on Twitch. I feel like that's like too why would you do that? Like it's kind of like, oh, I think I'll turn that on. Like you don't really need to do that. It's not going to gain you any more money if that's what you're after. I don't think that would work. I think that's how you lose money. If money is what you're after, there are other avenues to do that. Some streamers do sub gate on video playbacks, like on their streams, like on the past broadcasts. I would never turn that on because if a new viewer comes to your channel and wants to know what you're about, they either have the second that they are currently watching, which we've talked about like shitting our diapers before, and that person then has to have a conscious decision to go, oh, is there anything else that this guy has here that I can like see if I want to watch this or not? Having VODs let somebody go back and pick something that they may think is interesting, and maybe they'll stick around. Maybe they'll go, oh, that was cool. I like that stream. That was a fun stream or something, right? When you have a subgate on past broadcasts or on video highlights for Twitch or something, you are banking completely on the fact that you are going to be, that second that person comes to the stream is all you got. People who aren't subbed can't catch up on streams either with it. Oh, that's true too. Like, let's say you subscribe for like 3 or 4 months, and then you unsubscribe, you know, for whatever reason. No one is ever obligated to subscribe to anybody's channel. So if you're subbed for a few months and you have, you know, you're not watching every single stream, you have oh, I'm subbed, now I can actually see the other content if you wanted to watch it. If you aren't subbed anymore after 3, 4, 5 months, 2 months, even 1 month, whatever, you lose access to the thing that you had before. And it's, I mean, I guess that's, you know, I just want everybody to be able to see stuff that we've already done. I don't want to put a paywall up for stuff that's already been done. So wait, isn't this supposed to do? Your special causes a bolt to strike nearby foes. So wait, wait. Did I fucking ruin that? Did I mess that up? This lore over there. Okay, look. Hades is in the underworld. Ares, like, fights back against his parents. Hades, I'm fighting against my parents. All of Zeus's kids. What's his name? Not Omega. Odin. All the kids fight against Odin. It's sons versus their parents, daughters versus their parents, and all these Greek and Roman games, and like Norse. It doesn't matter. It's just the sons versus the parents. Look, I'll spell it out even better for a lot of you Zoomers in the chat here. Okay, so imagine a YouTube thumbnail with a red, green, and blue sectioned off area, and Odin, Loki, and Thor are doing a colored food challenge video, where they have to eat only one color of food. Dude, those videos are insane. That's like the YouTube children's content. And it's weird as hell. A lot of these videos, they narrate over themselves talking. The characters, the people in the videos don't talk. They're narrated over pretending to talk. And they all just eat like green foods in like every fucking video. It's just, oh, we're only gonna eat blue foods today. It's every video. People think I'm crazy right now, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? Oh, some of you know what I'm talking about.
The underworld's power.
Jesse, what are you talking about? Some of you guys know. Some of you guys know like the red, green, blue thumbnail, and you're just like, oh, it's one of these. Yeah, well, how would I know that? Because I gotta assess the competition. You know what are people doing on YouTube now? I gotta like see what I gotta see what I'm up against. The same audience. No, it's not the same audience. You guys aren't 6. I would love to go to like a bug zoo. People give bugs such a bad rap. I mean, I hate them. They're disgusting. I really don't like bugs at all. But like they get a bad rap because they're interesting. They're cool. They have like a really there's so many different species. There's so many different types of bugs and what? Because I'm just saying the bugs have a bad rap. I'm included in this. I don't like bugs. There are like 3 bugs that I like. Praying mantis, butterflies, and like stag beetles. And bees. And ladybugs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you? You killed a bee. No, I didn't. Those were wasps.
Shit, hold on, wait, hold on.
Wasps are fucking murderers.
Okay, he landed.
Ooh, up in smoke. Did somebody just say same thing? Bee and wasp? One of them is for the future of our planet, and the other one kills for fun. What are you talking about? Ban that guy. Like hornets and wasps, they're murderers. Hornets sometimes just destroy hives because they felt like it, beehives, and just take it over for fun. Wasps pollinate. Bees do very, very good. Bumblebees, honeybees, carpenter bees. There's wasps in chat. Hey! Don't say that about us. Yeah. I might punch you in the face when we come across each other on the street. But I pay taxes. What's wrong with that? I might break in your house and like eat all your food and like throw your fridge onto the ground. But I'm really good at fucking making pies. Did you know that? Fucking wasps and hornets. They're mean. They're aggressive and they're angry all the time. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. But no question marks. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. You got to write. You have to write on there, and it's 10:01. Perfect. Take the question marks off and say epic dad versus mom food eating challenge. And I got to tell you this too. When they eat the broccoli and the vegetables, they puke and stuff. What are they teaching our children? The blue candy and the red candy is delicious. Yeah, eat it every day. They eat the whole bottle. But once it gets to the broccoli, it's like, ugh, ugh. Like what the hell is going on? I don't understand like the primary colors shit. Why is every one of these videos blue, green, red, and yellow? And they all play the same sound effects too. They play like every 5 seconds. There's like mutating our children's brains. I love the fact that you've watched them. Of course I have. It's always primary color. It's always like half the room is like green, half the room is like orange. Just sit your kids in front of Sesame Street, please. Do not sit them in front of like the bath salt fucking YouTube kids channels. Sit them in front of this stream. Do not do that either. I am worse than the primary color kids channels. Oh, fuck! I All right, I gotta tell you this. This was from the 4th of July. I was fucking okay. This tweet is a bat just tried to fucking attack me. Is the tweet. I just didn't tweet it. I use Twitter drafts as like a journal. Okay, so me and Holly were walking around. So I just like, oh, let's go take a walk. 4th of July, whatever. Let's go take a walk. We just, oh, well, it's like, oh, cool. Like, people are out. Oh, this is interesting. Just taking a walk. We're on the way back, walking around and going, down around as we're through like the neighborhoods and everything. And we get close to the place, like my place. And maybe I would say a couple 100 yards away from the house, like from my house. And I just saw from right here, it was just this like, just floating right here. And I thought it was like a bug or something, so I didn't freak out. And there were 2 other people walking, and they noticed that I stopped, and they noticed that I was being weird. Because I was just like, what's going on? Holly's right here next to me, and she kind of screams, and she dodges. And this fucking bat, dude, this huge bat, we're talking like Batman type in the fucking silhouette with the light behind it. Huge bat was just like flapping its wings, like trying to fucking kill me. It was like, it was about to kill me. It was about to like start attacking me. And I was like, ah! And I freaked out. I screamed and I moved around, and the people over there thought I was afraid of their dog. They were kind of walking with their dogs, and they thought I was like screaming at the dogs. And I'm like, no, did you see the bat? I was like, did you guys see the bat that flew over? And they're like, no, we didn't. Wow, a bat. And I'm like, yeah, a bat. And I had Holly right there too. So I wasn't crazy. So, because she was also freaking out too. But I think they originally thought I was scared of the dogs that they had. But it was like, it was crazy. And there are bats around, right? And you see them from time to time. You look up and you see them kind of swoop around and fly around, but never that close. What breed? I don't know what breed the dog was. It was just a nondescript dog on a leash. I don't know what breed the dog was. It was just a dog. It was 2. It was 2 dogs. They were just dogs. It was dark. It was 4th of July. What breed was the bat? I don't know. It was big. This is a lie. This is not a lie. This happened to me on the 4th of July. And it's not even that crazy of a story. A bat flew into my face. And me and Holly were like kind of laughing our asses off about it, because it's just like, can you imagine if I had to cancel a stream? Like the reasoning. Oh, hey, sorry guys. I got to cancel the stream. I got attacked by a bat. I got bit by a bat. I can't stream tomorrow. What are your thoughts on the tectonic plates? I mean, I think we should stop fucking with them. Make a lot of moolah. I have to say this because it's a failed jerma 985 experiment that I was going to do years ago. And I told one person about it. Years ago, while I was just streaming, I wasn't going to say anything about it. I was going to make a kids YouTube channel and make just awesome, incredibly good, like wholesome children's content on YouTube on a new channel. And I was going to do it for like a year, and I wasn't going to wait till somebody found it. I was going to try, like the slime joke. I'm going to see if I can get slime to be more popular than me. My goal was to have like a 1 billion view a day kids YouTube channel. That was good shit. We're talking like puppets and counting and geography and bringing that back. I'm bringing the puppet. I want to bring the puppets back. There would be only a few cookies eaten every video, right? It wouldn't be like squeeze the sugar into your mouth like half of these fucking shows. No. We would sing songs about like broccoli, but they would be good. They would be good fucking songs. It wouldn't be shitty. I was going to try to be like a 1 billion view a day YouTube kids channel and see if anybody found it. You thought Quasimodo was Greek. Well, that's why you hire people to be able to, you hire like people to come in, like educators. You bring in educators and hey, what's a good lesson plan that we could do? That we could have some fun characters do cool shit, right? I want cool shit. Bring in a bunch of like teachers, guidance counselors, like all of them. Sesame Street does that too. That's right. But I want to do it as well. Hey, Welcome. Welcome. You've got mail. Remember that one? Remember AOL? Remember America on time? Remember America on time? Remember when America was actually on time? And they gave a shit about fucking everything, you know what I mean? I'm angry. Welcome. We're 3 minutes early. 90s reference. No, I actually gotta, here's, I'm gonna give you, we start every stream these days with me talking shit about something, or ranting about something. So we got a couple of things to talk about before we start streaming Gothic 1. So first of all, what's the deal? Why do they serve drinks at the mall? You go to like a mall, big mall. There's a mall that's like very, very close. It's like maybe like, I don't know. There's a mall. Let's just put it this way. There's a mall that I go to sometimes. That's like close enough. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. It's close enough. So you get the bottom floor and you got a top floor, right? And on the top floor, people are walking around. It's open. There's just a railing that you can like look over and look down and see all the fucking ant people, all the other ant human beings that you're at the mall with. So I'm walking on the bottom floor, minding my own fucking business. Literally my own business. Nothing. I didn't say anything to anybody. Didn't fucking talk shit to anybody. And what's that? What's that little trick? I feel wetness on my head. Somebody fucking dumped a drink on my head at the mall today. And I get hit with this like water and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, I got like rained on. And I look up, and this old motherfucker is sitting there hanging over the top railing with this like dirty fucking soggy like Coca-Cola cup in his hand. And like I had this like extreme, my brain hit a wall because this guy was an old fuck. You know what I mean? This guy had to be like 75 years old at least. So what do? I was like, I pointed my finger up and I curled the finger back, and I was like, that guy's so old, he doesn't even know he did that. And like, if I start screaming at an old guy, I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? If I'm like, hey, you old fuck, it's like, whoa, well, hold on a second here, buddy. Like, you gotta calm down. Like, you can't yell at this old man. And for all they know, people just thought I was like sweaty. But yeah, I got literally a drink was like fucking like dumped on me today. And maybe I'm embellishing a little bit, but it was like, you know when you're outside in the rain and you get hit with like 10 or 20 drops in a row and you're like, what the oh shit, it's raining, I think. It was like that. Got a fucking drink dumped on me. Good story. Hey, Flugboy, thanks for the $1. Hey, Jerma, Eve's Flugboy here. Hope you're doing well. Finals are a thing this week, and I'm feeling the pain. And I'm hoping my mental perk up after it. I'm hoping my mental perk up after it. Just wanted to let you know how much your streams make me happy. Thank you. Thank you, Eve's Flugboy. Good luck with your finals. It's a stressful time. Just take it easy. Do what you can. Try not to drive yourself crazy, because let's talk about education, okay? Can we talk about the education system? Listen to this. Let's hear me out. Let's just then this interesting. Why do they do them just all in the same fucking week? Why wouldn't you, like, you can't like spread that out so does it have to be like 7 major tests in a row that like determine like 25% of your whole grade? Why you can't have something happen? You gotta. There's no way to spread that out to make it easier for the students. Some schools do it. I don't know why. I don't understand. How would you make a schedule for that? I don't know, but like that's tough to do, to make students do 20% of their grade 4 days in a row on every single class. My final on Thursday is 65% of my grade, and what's up with that shit? What? No, that's not... Why? You know how many... Okay, listen. You know how many people in the world don't test well? You're intelligent, you're retaining information, but you don't test well. That should... Come on. There's got to be more indicators of somebody's knowledge retention than one single 50% of your grade test. People were not born to do tests. I know. What? Why? Give our students a little bit of slack. I was there. I remember that shit. And not all college teachers care to teach. No joke. I had a bad teacher who was an hour late every class.
I'm gonna put my hands around their neck and strangle her.
Is that for real?
Tonight's homework.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems a little odd to base your like entire education around like 4 days. It's like you did the lab work. You were there. You were in class every day. Gosh darn it. Give a little slack to our students. But then another thing, like I found out this afternoon, and like I got a little shit for this on Twitter. I'm talking about like Call of Duty and like Modern War. I made like 3 Call of Duty jokes. I was just like talking shit about Call of Duty. I'm just hanging out in the mall, getting drinks dumped on me, and apparently I'm a psycho, and I got to stop like tweeting so much. But like I had some things to say about the Call of Duty. World War II is the only war ever fought. That's why we only make video games on World War II. Forget about like World War I or like the Civil War. Forget about anywhere else that it didn't have anything to do with like an allied country. Like we just only World War II exists. I better just delete my Twitter account. Historically accurate. No, dude, do you guys know what they did? This is fucking crazy. How is like nobody talking about this? Like, are people talking about this? Am I insane? Have I lost my mind? Is everybody a made up person? Are you guys all part of my imagination? The new Call of Duty is introducing a mechanic where if you watch people open loot boxes, you get prizes. Like you get loot boxes. Look, this is complete speculation because I don't know. You get prizes for watching other people open prizes. What? Oh, it's like you're going around like in a giant like fucking endless mirror. So you're gonna like watch your friend open a box, and then you open a box that he watches, and then you watch a streamer stream himself opening boxes. What the fuck is going on right now? Like, have we really gone that far? Where like you're gonna log into Call of Duty to watch somebody open boxes, so then you get a free box? Give these guys a shout, give these guys a shout out, and give you guys like a shout out, and we'll give them a shout out. This is dork cute. Get rid of the boxes. Like I don't I don't mind loot boxes. I don't care about loot boxes. I've bought them before. I've opened them before. It can be fun sometimes. But like adding that extra layer of like watching someone open boxes for you to get boxes, I don't know. That's where we get a little weird for me. Everybody say, loot deck! There's blood in the box! There's blood inside this box! Complain straight. No, I just like, sometimes you gotta talk shit. It's true. He's having a good time. Alright, I got a deviled egg. Somebody eat a deviled egg. Why do they have so much trouble getting food? Here, have some deviled eggs, honey. Everybody have some deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are fucking so gross. But they're incredible when you want one. Like, when you really, really want one, it's like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my whole life. 9 out of 10 scenarios, they're the grossest fucking food you could ever eat. You need to eat a deviled egg right when it's made. And not a second after that. Not 1 second after. If a deviled egg is even sitting out for 5 minutes, nope. I won't eat it. I refuse. I feel the same way about hard-boiled eggs. A fresh, hard-boiled egg. You peel off the outer shell, and it's just hot salt, pepper. Eat it hot. When you put hard-boiled eggs in the fridge in a container, they stink. All you hard-boiled egg lovers, listen to me closely. When you go to the fridge and you open up that container of you take the container out. Everybody sits there and goes, when I open this, it's gonna be disgusting. For 1 or 2 seconds after you take the lid off, it stinks like fucking rotten eggs for 10 seconds, and then you go, okay, I'm fine. It's like that it just had that oh my god, you're hungry. A hot deviled, no. Deviled, if an egg is in a container for too long, it smells awful. Just eat them fresh. When I used to lift all the time, I would have like a dozen hard-boiled eggs in a container. And I know I sound like a fucking old lady right now, but bear with me. Something's wrong with my throat. When I was like 25, I would have like 3 hard-boiled eggs a day, 4. And I kind of hated it. It was just like, oh, this like kind of smells it. Even when not even a day goes by. One day. You all know what I'm talking about. You just refuse to believe it. I paused One Piece for this. What are you talking? Wait, you're watching One Piece and me at the same time? No, I'm telling you that I saw at least a few truths in the chat. When you put hard-boiled eggs in the fridge and a day or 2 later you open the container, it stinks. I can't wait for you to make hard-boiled eggs, put it in the fridge, and you're going to take out the container. You're going to hear what I said in your head, and you're going to go like this, and 1 or 2 seconds is going to go by, and you're going to go, fucking piece of shit was right. You are literally never right about anything. You don't even know. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. He is never right. I can do this today. Listen to this. Wow, I got a good one here today. This is not taking very much effort at all for me to do this, by the way. I am just barely, gently, slowly doing this, and I'm not even trying. Am I going to be like this for the rest of my life? TikTok uncle voice. Give me something to say. Give me something to say in the TikTok voice. Give me something to say. What should I say? TikTok TTS. It's the TikTok voice? It's not taking very much to do that. Say it's the globalists. No, the globalists. TikTok voice. I fucking can't. Just got back from Coachella. Had an insanely good time. Here's some pics from the event. Just got back from Coachella. It was absolutely bussin'. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I seriously have no idea. Oh, it's time to mutate! I was gonna scream, but I was like, I don't want to hurt my voice. Yeah, I went like this and I was gonna scream, and I kind of braced my eyes for the scream, but then I was like, mutate! Nah. I gave up. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to scream really loud into the mic. Bologna is the worst lunch meat. No, it isn't. Ham is. Ham's terrible. I will debate you on ham being the worst deli meat for one particular reason. Okay, fine. No, let's do this. Let's do it right now. I'll do it right now, and we can talk about it right now. Please give me a deli ham. I would love to take it. Oh, take it out. Oh, what's that? Okay, what's that? Oh, let me peel off the sludge sound. Oh, yeah, I love having when I have deli meat, and it's dripping with water. Let me put that on my sandwich. The water from the watery, gross deli meat ham gets into the bread, and when you bite it, it's disgusting. It's covered in this film of watery slime. Get it out of here. And plus, ham's gross anyways, especially the deli ham. If you want a watery, slimy deli meat, at least have one that tastes good and have it be turkey. Bologna is dry. It's flabascious. Is that a word? It's rubbery. It bounces around. That's what I meant. You like all deli meats equally. It's not as flabascious as flabascus. Meat bounces? Turkey is gross? Don't make me angry. Turkey is not gross. Look, all turkey deli turkey. Flabasco sauce. Turkey bad. Turkey bad. I will ban that guy. I don't remember his name. Thank God he was able to run into the crowd and I didn't get to see his full name. That guy just screamed something really mean to me. in the middle of a convention and sprinted into the crowd. Where the fuck did he go? Chicken is better? I like all poultry. Why? What's with the bologna hate? I don't understand. You think you're above bologna? It tastes great. It's cheap. It's easy to put in anything, any sandwich. What's wrong with it? Poultry is for cowards. Huh? Where did he? He's gone already. I don't know where he went. Chicken is stringy. Well, maybe if you cook it in a way that makes it... You can make anything stringy. What are my thoughts on hot dogs? Hot dogs are just bologna tubes. I love them. You ever bit into a cold hot dog? It is bologna. You could put a hot dog in between two pieces of bread, put mayonnaise and mustard and cheese on it, and you'd be eating a bologna sandwich. It's just sliced up hot dog, thin. And doesn't that sound great? Think of a hot dog that's been squished and pressed and rolled out with a rolling pin. Flat. Don't eat raw hot dogs. I don't do it anymore. Sometimes I just didn't give a shit when I was younger and I was so bored and lazy. I couldn't be bothered, so we had a package of hot dogs. And I would just open up the package, take out a hot dog, and just eat it like it was a piece of string cheese. This isn't a bit. No, this is not a bit. Bologna is great. Hot dogs are great. What do those youth kids say? Don't even think about putting the @ symbol in front of me. Idiot. Right? Did I do it right? Did I get it? Good. You probably have bad parasites. No, no. I don't have any parasites. I eat garlic. I eat a shitload of garlic. Garlic kills parasites, guys. Eat more garlic. What does that even mean? Look up your... That's nutritional data. Garlic kills all those bastards. Bologna is just Spam and plastic packaging that you can fold and eat a little... That's fine. Have some raw bologna, eat some garlic, and then shit out the dead bugs. What's the problem? I don't understand. Jerma ass stinky feet. Thanks for the 250 bits. Hey Jerma, I know you hate my username. I don't think it's that funny anymore either. But serious question. I got diagnosed with ADHD a few months ago and was wondering if you had any tips for doing schoolwork without taking Adderall. I don't want to become dependent on it, and you've been living with ADHD for longer than I have. I used to actually take Adderall 20 years ago. It suppressed my appetite. That and Ritalin is what I was on. I switched. It suppressed my appetite. I didn't like it. So I stopped taking it. And you kind of just have to try. You just have to let it take over, if I'm honest. Because when you have ADHD, you have scatterbrain all over the place. But when you scatter, in each individual piece should be something that you can focus on enough to make something work. You kind of just have to, unless you want to take medicine for it, because there really is no other way. You either take some medication to like kind of even you out a little bit, or you just kind of play it out. And this is what I'm focusing on right now. This is what I care about right now. Okay, well, do it very well for the time that you're going to focus on it. How people with ADHD get in trouble, and I've done it in the past, is you get scattered, but you don't focus on any of the things you're scattering around. And you spread out so much, and you're just so distractible that you need to at least have one of those things be something that you can pay attention to for a while. Some people have it way worse than others. But there's no, I mean, not that I've been able to even think of, there's no, oh yeah, just do this and your ADHD will go away. It's not, I guess, if you want like actual advice, turn off your phone. That's number one. If you're doing something important, don't have your phone in your room with you. or an iPad, or you don't want to have any distractions like that because it's so easy to pick up a phone. What happened? Oh, let me check my Twitter. Let me check this. Let me do this. Quiet the room down. Even stuff like listening to music can distract the part of your brain that needs to be distracted while you do something else. So your mind gets to play with the songs that are being played while you do the work. That helps. Even background noise doesn't even need to be music. Put on a podcast, put on something just to have something to pay attention to while you're doing something. That's what I use Twitch for. Yeah, and if it works, it works. That's how I watch your streams. Also, moving around. Somebody just said pace around. That actually helps too. Moving around while you're doing something. Oh yeah. Just don't move around away from like your desk too long. But go over something in your head, sit down, write it down, do whatever you're gonna do. Get up, move around a little bit, have something in your hand. Rubik's Cubes are great, but you have to know how to do them. Otherwise, you're just gonna continue to, you'll never get it right. But also don't, if you don't want to take, if you've never taken something like Adderall before, request to see if you can get put on a low dose. Sometimes you don't need that much. You just need like enough to start to correct you. At least up there. If you have chemicals kind of imbalanced and all flying around, sometimes a low dose. The doctor might just be like, yeah, you know, we can start you off on this and see how you do. Instead of just going, just balls to the wall, give me a full dose, and then you feel like shit, it doesn't, and then you get scared of it. Because you don't want to take it anymore. And it ain't just Adderall. There's a lot of different medications out there now. Some of them might be better for you than others. There are a lot of options. Do I still take? No, I have not taken it in a long time. But I've, contrary to what you guys might actually believe, I've slowed down a lot. I used to be, like, uncontrollable. I was all over the place 20 years ago, 15 years ago. I had so much just energy that had to be expelled. If you think that I'm all over the place now, you should have seen like 15-year-old me. I was off the walls. Did it calm down on its own? It sort of did, but it's always there. It doesn't matter. Guys, I'll put my keys down on the counter, and I'll walk in another room, and then the keys don't exist anymore, and I walk around the whole fucking house searching for them, and they're just right in front of me. I lose things so easily. That's why I have to keep everything in my pocket. Everything that I need stays with me. And that's why I got those tiles, to be able to ping my stuff when I inevitably lose it every single day. And I've like complained about those things too. Is there any product that I like? Have you guys ever heard me talk about like a product that I own that I actually enjoyed? Does that happen? McChickens, okay? Dr. Oetker's Pizza, all right? Hash House A Go-Go at the link, okay? Banana milk, yeah, all right. Bananas, JetBlue, that's right. Cheez-Its, okay, you got me, yeah. JetBlue is the best airline, like without a doubt, no questions asked. If you can fly on JetBlue, do not ever take another airplane for the rest of your life. Just don't. There's no reason to. Alaska Airlines is better. I'm not, maybe, but that's a smaller airline. I don't know. JetBlue's pretty good. Their seats are really comfortable. They did free snacks, Wi-Fi on every plane. They got a ton of direct flights. You listen to this. You want to fly a shitload of the other airlines? Oh wait, we're stopping first. JetBlue's got a bunch of great direct flights. Use code JERMA. That would never happen.
And hey gamers! Ever wish you could shoot like Jerma?
These airlines make so much money. They don't need me to like sign up a handful of people to buy a airplane ticket. They make like $100 million a week. Use the code jerma and get 10% off. They don't need me. Use code look at me and get 5% off. But they do. But I to kind of end that tangent there is sometimes you just have to let it work out. If you start getting distracted, take a break. Get up, move around. The reason why I can sit here for so long is because the stuff that I'm doing is so rapid fire that I can't get distracted. I get distracted in the game, but not enough for me to have to stand up and go do something else. You see it happen in the video game. I mean, I've been here for 8 hours and 15 minutes. I got up once to pee and grab a water and shake my legs a little bit, and I'm able to do that. There's enough stimulation going on with the stream, with people talking and chat and game stuff, and yeah, I could get distracted really easily, but it's contained here. But I wish you luck on your ADHD adventure. The best part about ADHD is it is very, very, very manageable, and sometimes I attribute it to some of the things that I come up with. So, it's not a complete curse. ADHD adventures. ADHD comedy. Why do I feel like that would be a great YouTube channel name? It probably already is. And it's like quick 10-second videos that are all in a playlist. Like 10 to 15-second comedy videos. That's Vine. Right. But that doesn't exist anymore. It was taken over by TikTok. TikTok is Vine, but people just lip sync their favorite songs. Diabetes with $50. Well, if we're gonna be sentimental, you more than any other internet person I've watched has brought me more joy and laughter than I could wish for. I've dealt with severe depression my whole life, and you've made me smile through all of it. I'm glad to give my money to someone who truly deserves it. Well, dude, you want me to get real here? I mean, I've had all kinds of problems with feeling like shit. When I was younger, when I was like fucking 22, I felt like shit all the time. Especially like the 24-ish. When I got diagnosed with fucking all the intestinal stomach bullshit. I hated everything. I hated life. I hated myself. I hated everything. And I was somehow, I don't know how, I kind of just said at one point, when I started to feel a little bit better, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to be fucking sad. I'm not going to be depressed anymore. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to allow it to happen anymore. And if I can somehow help anybody else deal with those kind of problems, you have no fucking idea. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Even for 1 second, if you are able to get an enjoyment out of this and forget the dumb shit that you have to go through, I'll do it 1,000 more times, dude. That means a huge amount. That's more than money can buy. And you paid me $50 to say that. You don't. That's not something you ever expected to do. But I'm glad that at least you can feel some kind of comfort from any of this, and even from other streamers too and other YouTubers. I'm not the only one. There's plenty of really, really good, really smart people, really fun people that I'm sure you guys all have watched and care about. Getting paid this amount of money, you guys giving me this kind of money, is I'll take it, but at the same time, I think about you don't have to do this. I know some people feel like they want to, or they have to, they need to, and shit like that, but you don't have to. I get enjoyment just from people hanging out here. And yeah, like, oh, who doesn't want to take money, right? Who won't take money? But I could fucking care less. If I got $1, I don't fucking give a shit. Yeah. It's the fact that you guys are fucking here. Because you just being here, it changed my life immensely. I went from fucking, I uploaded like 3 videos, like talking shit about nonsense like 6 years ago. I never thought I was going to have anybody care. You know what I mean? Like, this is not something I ever expected would ever happen. And that's all I can say. I don't want to, like, do the whole, like, oh, wow, I'm gonna, like, go off on this, like, really, like, oh, empowering rant. Ooh, listen to him. He's gonna change our lives. No, it's hard for me to talk about it. It is. Because there's no way for me to describe what it feels like when I get this kind of, like, extreme amount of support. It's hard to even describe it. And I don't want anyone to ever think that this is, like, some, like, made-up bullshit that I'm saying. I don't want anyone to fucking think that. That's super important. That, like, I want you guys to think I'm real. You know what I mean? I don't want to be some, like, fucking poster boy, like, streamer boy that, like, oh, well, I'm gonna fucking, please give me more money. I'm gonna do all these sponsorships, and I'm gonna shout out all these companies, and I'm like, listen to me. Oh, I'm gonna tell you some, like, heartfelt stories. I just want to be a fucking real guy that you can just hang out with, and just, that you guys can be here with. That's it. 4 more years.
Yeah.
Because I hate the idea that somebody doesn't think I'm, like, fucking actually talking truth. I don't want to be that guy. And if I ever become that guy, I want you guys to tell me. I want it to be very known. I want you guys to tell me. If I ever do something stupid that you guys don't like, or you guys think is, like, counterproductive to what I've always believed, tell me. Fucking scream at me. Because I never want to be that guy that just kind of does it for money. As much as I'm getting paid to do it right now, but I don't want to do it for fucking money. You know what I mean? That's super important to me. Because I know it can turn into that really, really quickly. Like, oh, he gets a bunch of money. He's fucking making a ton of money from these people. I just don't want it to. I don't want to be that guy. The guy that, like, treats you guys as if you're, you know, like, my job. Like, you guys are my job.
Hi.
Fruit salad. But that's the thing. I've never seen this as a quote-unquote job, and I never want to turn it into one. You guys are all fucking awesome. Listen to that. I got nothing else to say, except for, of course, to say thank you to Ruby R for giving $100 in the middle of that. Yeah,
because it's my sister.
And like I said, I want.
And
Apparently, Mendola is looking for a fortune.
Oh my goodness.
Tell her. Sounds promising.
Look, I haven't even done anything funny. Hold on, I gotta do something funny.
You don't
Quick,
have to be clairvoyant
before
to
I
see
start,
his
like,
future.
crying. I gotta do something funny.
hey, don't.
Is it funny?
Are you out of your mind? You could have killed somebody. Stop that!
Is that funny? Did I do something funny? No.
You sick, twisted psycho!
This is actually Dr. Pepper. This really is Dr. Pepper. Hold on a second, guys. Let me do something funny.
Caucasian with a bald head.
Okay, well, you don't give yourself enough credit. Your work touches hundreds of thousands of people, and you ask for nothing in return. Like I said, you're one of the few people I look up to, and damn good reason. That's extremely humbling, dude. It just is. Because I see myself as just some fucking dummy. I'm just like a guy that sits in this. I'm just a guy. I'm just a fucking guy. I don't want you to think of me any more than just a guy. Except for when I fucking drank that Dr. Pop on stream. That was a fucking sellout move. You're a legit and sincere person thing. Well, never trust Purple. That's $150. Like, my lord. And Purple now has the firework logo. My goodness. You're a dummy. Not even just like a dummy. I'm just like a... You know what I mean? I don't know. I never know what to say. Because I don't have a plan for what I want to say. People, like, have this scripted response to this type of shit, and I don't. I'm off fucking script. If I ever go on script, that's when I have a problem. And then Hepper on Twitch, you're the most sincere person on Twitch. You're always full of happiness and love, and that's when we love to take my bit energy and go get yourself a Dr. Pepper. I'll be like this way for a long... Guys, I'm 30. I'm 30. I didn't say the other part, but I'm post 30. I don't think I'm gonna change after that, man. Menu is... I gotta do something funny. I know. Hold on. This is what you guys are paying for, right? Hold on.
We got a snake in the bush!
Hey, fuck you, buddy! Ooh, no.
Women tougher than you!
Wow, that sexist bullshit's what gets you killed! Old. Quick, be funny. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's... I never know what to do. You're 30? Fuck, you're almost dead. Better do something
Welcome
funny.
to Marrakesh. 47. That is Mathieu Mendola.
Dude, I'm 31? Holy shit, I better do something funny. I'm almost dead. What, can I throw like hot fucking chocolate buns at this guy? 30 without a wife or a girlfriend. Worthless. Oh god. See how real I am? I'm 31. I don't even have any family.
Yeah.
How real is that? I only got 10 more seconds before I croak. Fuck, those bits were supposed to be for the sorcery ending. Guess I gotta buy some more. Oh, good. You know, you don't have to. You're good. It's all good, man. You've given so much money.
Fine hand-woven carpets.
Ow. Fine hand-woven carpets. Ow. I laugh at your jokes because they are bad. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself, man, that's all I care about. You could think I suck, I'm a moron, I'm a shithead. You could think I'm a bastard, not funny loser, but if you enjoyed yourself for a second, if you had any fun,
I can come back in, right?
then it was a success.
Oh, I have.
I'm not having fun right now. The fact that I can make you feel good about what you do means so much to me.
My building in a bit, okay?
Oh, it is. It's working.
Why does this happen?
So sometimes I do have thoughts about, you know, am I doing a good enough job? Was that fun? Did people enjoy that? Did I come off as, was it too much or was it not enough? That was a lot when I was doing the Jerma Rumble, the live one. That was a lot of what was going through my head. You know, I always think about how to do things better to a fault.
Lovely day.
So I'm just happy to know that there's some people that are enjoying it, I guess. Yeah, after every stream, I'll end the stream and I'm just like, all right, was that good? People like that? What happened? Because I have a bad memory. I don't remember if I like completely remember whole pieces of time if I looked at the chat and it was like, I hate you, and I'm like, wait, fucking somebody hated me. It's gone, I forget it. And fuck you all like knapsack.
Hey, I need some help over.
Pin, thanks for the $1.01. Oh shit, I meant to buy 1 bit to send to you, but I accidentally bought 100 times what I was gonna get, so here you go, Germa. Thank you, Moo, for the $1. Just accidentally remortgaged my house to buy bits. Amazon's really acting up tonight. Thanks a lot, Bezos. Is it true that Jeff Bezos makes like $600,000 a second? Is that real? Is that made up? Is it a meme? Okay, so you know when you get to in the iPad idling game, like let's just use cookie clicker as an example. You know, you get to like the end of the cookie clicker where you have like 40 giant factories making the cookies and like 10,000 fucking grandmas making the cookies. And you get to the point where you're just like, this game's not fun anymore. What do I do? That's where Jeff Bezos is right now. He has like 10,000 cookie factories and he's just staring at the screen. I mean, at some point, I would probably just be like, oh God. That would scare me. That would be scary. Can you imagine how scary that would be? If you were making tens of thousands of dollars a second. It would be like, what do I do? What the fuck is happening? What do I do? What do I do? Am I gonna get in trouble? Am I gonna get in trouble? I would think I was gonna get in trouble. You gotta do New Game Plus at that point. He makes $191,000 per minute. I would think I was going to jail somehow. I don't know how, but I would think that. Like, what do you do at that point? What do you do with that money? Okay, like, how much is a private jet? Okay, we're talking. Okay, somebody figure this math out, because I'm actually curious. Okay? How much does it cost for every major city in the country, in the United States? So we're talking every capital city. You know, well, obviously we're talking about Las Vegas. That's not even the capital of Nevada, by the way. But that's like a fun place to be. So if you got 50 capital cities and you have like $1 million house in every state, every capital, that's $50 million, right? So if you have you could go anywhere. You could get in a car and just drive for like an hour and you'll end up at another $1 million house. Yes, that was good math. Okay, so $50 million for a house in every single city in the country. And then parked in the garages in those 50 $1 million houses are two $250,000 cars. So you got $500,000 per 50. That's $2.5 million. No, it's not. It's $25 million. $25 million. So now you're at $75 million. You got two of the best cars you could ever have in every garage in 50 states. Okay? And if you want to fly around, you get 5 private jets that are always fueled up, ready to go. They're like $10 million for a private jet. $20 million. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. $200 million. So now you've got, let's just say you got like $200 million. And you buy, every week, you buy $50,000 worth of food. Because you have to stock up all the fridges in your 50 houses. 5, 10, 15, 20, that's 50,000 times 50. You got 50 fridges stocked with, that's $50,000 a week. Because every fridge has to be stocked with the finest quality meats and cheeses. Oh, and by the way, you buy $1,000 a day in lottery tickets, just for fun. How much money is that in like 10 years? That is not how being rich works, but yeah, go off. How do you live in all those houses? I mean, I'm just taking the piss, obviously. I'm just an experiment. Wait, I'm a finance major. What's the question? How much is 50 houses, 50 fridges with 2 cars at each 50 houses, $1 million each? How much does that cost? All right, we're done. I'm done fucking around. Point is, Jeff Bezos has a shitload of money. If I had $10 billion, I would have a fucking LG 6200 water purifying dispensing fridge. Damn, those things are like 20 grand. They're like 18 grand for like a triple fridge with its own sectioned off water refrigeration utility unit. All right, good night, everybody. Good night. I'm just gonna stop fucking with everybody. Filtered water. A filtered water filter is like $40. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. We're gonna let the credits play out here. I will see you guys very soon. How many fridges could Jeff Bezos buy for all of his houses? 1 for every room. You could have a hot tub in every room and a cooling tub in every room. If you felt, one day you feel like I'm a little hot in this room, just go in the cool tub. Is it a little too cold in your room? Just go in the hot tub. It's behind you. Every single room. And have just one room in your house that just has oxygen pumping into it. So you can just walk in and just breathe in there. And there's a hot tub and a cool tub in that room too. And like 10 awesome cool pinball machines from like the 80s. Yeah, just pump oxygen in there. And have one of those like $5,000 grills in that room too. You feel like having a steak? That would be bad. Don't do that. Don't have a grill in an oxygen room. That would be not good for you. A house with a garden in it? No, the garden could be the house. You have another house right next to your other house. It is just a giant green, like, troll house. It's made into a giant Legend of Zelda tree. That's where you put your grill. Yeah, there was a shitload of subs tonight. Thank you guys so much. Honest to God. Soon, I'm gonna be Bezos with these subs. You'll know if I get to that level. Because there will be a fucking grill behind me. And there'll be 2 hot tubs.
There's a sunset, and then 2 big, huge fucking ceramic bathtubs that are watching the sunset. Why the bathtubs there? Who put the bathtubs there?
And I'm gonna make like, and by the way, I'm gonna just make like fucking beef stew in one of those hot tubs. There's no one's even gonna go in one of those. You could have a permanent beef stew fixture in your house. And you think that's bad? That, whoa, always bubbling and boiling and shit. You can just like, get a ladle and go in there. It'll be in one of the fucking 25 rooms in your house. But thank you, everybody. Kind of a long-winded end to the stream here. Sometimes we have to chat, though. Sometimes we just kind of have to have a little chat. See how everybody's doing. See how I'm doing, too. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for participating. And, yeah. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, Talix is streaming Demon Souls, you're right. Go see how good he's doing. Oh, raid! Raid! Yeah. Take care, guys. See you soon.